Hi guys, so the value of your training varies depending on how relaxed or stressed you are. There's a common thought in athletics that you just train hard and you'll get the results, where we know that is not going to give you long-term success, and it's going to probably make you injured as well. Essentially, with the training that you do has different value. It actually, when you're stressed more, your body is going to be more out of whack. It's going to be shut down more, so muscles don't kick in. And when the muscles don't kick in, your training, you're going to be working in a compensatory pattern. So in a tightened fact is that you're going to be training really tight, and you're going to be, the quality of that training session, the value of that training session in terms of improving your performance is disrupted. It's kind of suboptimal and it's suppressed. So how you feel as you do your training is crucial. How you feel, the more relaxed you are, the more valuable that training will be for you. The fitter you will be able to do. The more relaxed you are, the more enjoyment you're going to get out of the training session, because you're going to feel good as your training session is. And if you feel good, you're going to run faster. But also you're going to be able to recover better when you're more relaxed. When you're more tight, again, more tightness, you're creating a bad habit in training when you're tight that you're going to replicate in the race when pressure really hits. And when that happens, the training that you do, as I say, is suppressed. It's not valuable. So you've got to understand that actually the relaxation is something, how you feel before the training session is really important, to make sure that you train yourself to create the good habits that's going to keep you relaxed for the pressurized area of competition. So when you do that, when you focus on your training session on that relaxation response, you're going to feel good, you're going to feel energized, because of that, you're going to run faster, you're going to have more energy as well, and you're going to be fitter, and also you're going to recover better from that training session as well. This really plays a part in recovery. Better recovery means less injury. Now, what normally happens is when we're training, again, the normal thought is that training, for a lot of athletes, think that training, as long as you do it, has the same value. You just do the training, you train hard, you get success. Time and again, this doesn't happen for athletes. Athletes just, they find out that it's a short-term fix more than anything. Athletes, when they start out training, when their training age is still small, and they're inexperienced in terms of their training age, they knuckle down and they start to get some immediate effects of just training. But for long-term success, for more steady state success, you've got to encompass your relaxation, because that's going to keep you improving all the time, because it's the body's natural state. Again, when you actually just train hard, you'll get short-term success, you'll start to get quicker, sometimes very quicker, but then because you're tight, because you're not incorporating relaxation, you're going to be in a tighter aspect, muscles are going to be tighter, and you're going to start to plateau. Your performance levels are going to plateau, and you're going to start to find that injury starts to happen as well. Injury happens because when our body is shut down and compensatory patterns, that means that muscles shut down, and other muscles, because your body, you've got to keep on functioning throughout life, because you've got to continue to train, other muscles start to overcompensate, so overwork to do the work of the other muscles. Okay, that's why hamstring injuries happen, because they're doing the work of the glutes. That's why lower back pain happens, because they're doing the work of the glutes. Any kind of injury or muscle pull is a compensatory pattern. Okay, that's when that muscle has been overworked and it's doing the work of muscles that have switched off. That only happens when you train tight, when you train stressed, when you train under anxiety, and when you do not address the kind of pressures in life, when you're not able to handle the pressure, when you're not able to handle the stress. And a simple thing to handle the stress is to breathe. To breathe deeply is one of the best ways to do it. In through your nose, your diaphragmatic breath really helps you in terms of getting that relaxation response. It can be sometimes that simple to drop the body. Getting in the present moment, looking at insignificant things that are happening that you are looking at right now, just taking yourself out of your mind and looking in the present moment and just looking at insignificant things on the wall, on the track, some white paint on the track, some pebble on the track, some insignificant things. It's not what you're looking at, it's the fact that you're recognizing it and you're in the present moment, getting yourself out of your mind and making sure that you're actually here. And that's going to find, when you do that, your shoulders start to drop. When you breathe properly into your diaphragmatic breath and you practice it, your shoulders start to drop. And the shoulders dropping is an indication of the relaxation response. And the longer you do that, you find that actually you start to feel the shoulders drop a little bit more. And your chest starts to rise as well. So these simple things are indication that your relaxation response, and if you practice it before every rep in training, you are going to get the greatest value out of that training session. You're going to find that training session is for your greater benefit, and you can take that, put that in your back pocket for fitness later on. When you actually come to race, that the value of that training session is still there. One of the things that I find that athletes find out when they're training is that they start to make improvements. As I say, I'm just keep on repeating myself, they start to make improvements under just training hard, but they start to plateau. And this is frustrating and this demoralizing, because it starts to happen more and more. And when athletes don't see that progress, they start to get deflated and they start to probably give up as well, quit the sport. They get demoralized. They think, why do I have to carry on if I'm not getting the results out of the training session? This is an indicative of the idea that all training has, regardless of how you feel, has the same value. Just train hard and you'll get the results. This is not true. So as I've just relaxation is important for sustained long-term progress and for other things in life, handling pressure. Once you can stay relaxed under pressure and focus under pressure, and focus means on the present moment, on your breathing, that's focus, then you can get the greatest benefits out of your ability and long-term ability. And at the same time, you can keep injury at bay. So make sure relaxation is the number one thing before your training session. Do your breathing exercises. And look at my other videos, look at the present moment, look at it. These simple things work. Don't let your mind tell you that you haven't got time for this. That's a common thing that happens with our mind. Our mind will tell us, our ego will tell us, don't bother with this, we haven't got time for this. No, this is the really, what seemingly unimportant stuff is the most important stuff when you try to bring around relaxation. So please like this video, please share this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so, because this channel is not many other channels like this that talks about this relaxation response. And just let me say, enjoy the rest of your day.